Hello YouTube, this is BUB'S Comics coming at you with another haul from the con. A little mini con I went to, Bowling Green Comic and Toy Convention. So here we go. Here was my big pickup of the day. It was an Amazing Spider-Man 252 near mint copy. This thing has got to be, you all be the judge. Look at how sharp that corner is. And that corner, newsstand of course. Look at that, all the way up. Look at that, you can slice cheese with this thing. Look at that. And 0 ticks. It is tick free. Look at that. Now, there's one thing, and you all help me with this. So there is a piece at the very top corner, but it's not actually a piece of the book. Well, it is, but it's like from the printer where there's an extra piece of like it's not damaged or anything. It's just like an extra piece of paper stuck to the tip, and it's on there. So I didn't mess with it. I didn't pull it off. I just left it there because I don't know. But let me know if I should pluck that little piece off or what if I go to get it graded. Because it bothers me to look at it, but it's like just an extra piece of book stuck up. So it's like when they cut the page, they left a little scrap on there. But anyway, Amazing Spider-Man 252. Bought it for a song. Super happy with it. Absolutely love it. It's probably the best condition one I've seen raw in the wild. So super happy with that. It just looks flawless. Came in Mylar, of course. My big wall book purchase of the day. Probably gonna slab it. It just looks worthy of it. I don't know if I'll keep it. I might actually trade or sell this one off. I wanted to own it at some point, but now that I've owned it, I don't know. The longer it sits with me, the more I'll fall in love with it, and probably the better likelihood that I'll keep it. So, but it's the first appearance of the black costume. Of course, I have Secret Wars number 8 I picked up earlier this year, this summer. And of course, that's the first appearance in continuity, and really it's the origin of the black costume, but this is the first appearance, so just fantastic. Speaking of the black costume, I also picked up, let's take this down so we don't crush it. Also picked up Marvel Age number 12, which is the, I don't know what you'd call it. I'm sure one of you knows out there, but to me, it's the prototype drawing for Spider-Man's black suit. It also has the cover swipe of Secret Wars number 1. So pretty cool looking. Marvel Age, I just think it's awesome. So there you go. Marvel Age number 12. Bought that at a pretty low price too. I was happy about that. The guy had it up on the wall, and then he also had 3 or 4 copies. So when I see somebody with 3 or 4 copies of the same book, I'm probably not going to offer them what they're asking, because they got so many of them that, surely you could let one of these go for a little bit discounted. And so I think he had $20 on all of them. And so I asked him, I said, look, I'd be happy paying 10 for this, and that's about where I want it, because they were all in excellent condition. He said, I think I have one in here marked for 15 for some reason. He said, I don't know why I marked it for 15, but there must have been something about it. So I went through. This was the one he had for 15. I couldn't find anything wrong with it, so I said, okay, well, I'll take that one for 10. So that worked out pretty good. And then continuing on my Marvel Age haul, here's Marvel Age number 15. Here's Marvel Age 72. It's a nice Dolph Lundgren Punisher on there. You can't beat that unless you try. And here's Marvel Age 124. I like that cap pointing. I think that's pretty cool. Here is Marvel Age 125. And then I didn't know that there were annuals, but I picked up some annuals. I think there's about 4 of them. So here's Marvel Age Annual number 1, and it has a pretty cool wraparound cover. Really like that. Very happy to have that. Of course, got Wolverine there and Black Suit Spidey. It's pretty cool. And here's Marvel Age Annual number 2. And this one is actually like a flip book. So it says from the Marvel Universe to the new universe. And it goes like this. See? Look at that. Isn't that cool? From the Marvel Comics group, the Marvel Age of Comics, ushers in the Marvel Age of Comics. And that says number 2, 1963. And then they have this one, the annual number 2. So, and of course, that's from '86. So, pretty cool. Then I also worked on my Marvel Comics Presents run. So here is number 59. Love it when the Gray Hulk and Wolverine get together, and I didn't have that one. This one's 62, which is a great Wolverine appearance in the moonlight. I think that's awesome. Really cool looking. Here is number 83. And that's part of the Weapon X storyline, so I was missing that one. I have a few gaps in there, but not too many. I've been collecting them over time. These were all like $2 a piece. Here is, actually no, they were $1 a piece. Here is number 87. I'm hanging off a cliff there. Here is 107. That's part of the Wolverine and Nightcrawler story. Here is 113. I think that's the start of the Typhoid Mary story, so pretty cool. I like that cover. It looks like he's just come out of the fire. And here is 152. So that concludes my little haul from the con. Not all of them, but who knows what order this will all drop in. But here's, I'll leave you with this book here, Amazing Spider-Man, number 252, an absolutely pristine copy. Let me know what you would do with that little corner piece that's kind of hanging on there. It looks like it's a piece of another book even, like the next run that they were going to cut. So let me know what you would do with that, and just look at that. It is absolutely gorgeous. And I'll leave you with that. When you get done, crack one open and read it. Thanks. Bye.